Thank you for joining us in the final part of our video series on liability risks associated with non-target pesticide application. These videos are directed towards agricultural producers, landscapers, and other pesticide applicators to help you better understand the potential legal risks associated with pesticide drift. My name is Jackie Schweichler, and I'm a staff attorney at the Penn State Center for Agricultural and Shale Law. The first step in putting yourself in the best position to avoid legal liability as a pesticide applicator is to comply with all laws and regulations. This includes following the application instructions printed on the pesticide label. The label should explain how to apply the pesticide in a way that reduces or eliminates drift or non-target application. In addition to carefully reading the label, prudent pesticide applicators should carefully review state and federal law, such as the Federal Insecticide, Fungicide, and Rodenticide Act. In Pennsylvania, minimum risk pesticides must be registered according to Pennsylvania's Pesticide Control Act. The second step in avoiding legal liability is to follow best practices by staying up to date on responsible application methods. Applicators should consider talking to other professionals in the field, signing up for a newsletter, watching educational videos, and carrying out independent research. For a negligence claim to succeed, an applicator puts themselves at risk by ignoring industry standards, even if that particular procedure isn't required by law. For example, an applicator should closely consider adjustments affecting droplet size, as smaller droplets are more likely to drift. A prudent applicator might review spray nozzles, pressure, and rate of spray. The applicator could also review different spray thickeners and consider whether those would be appropriate for their particular formulation. In addition, an operator should review the height of the spray to make sure it's as close to the intended target as possible. As mentioned earlier, natural conditions can be difficult to navigate when avoiding drift, and an applicator should pay close attention to the weather. To determine the best time to spray, an applicator should perform routine and frequent checks on temperature, wind speed, wind direction, and humidity. Despite an applicator's best efforts, herbicide drift may still occur and cause injury. When this happens, the resulting lawsuit can be exceedingly expensive and time-consuming to both the applicator and the injured party. It's generally considered in the best interest of both parties to settle the situation out of court. One method of resolution is to request mediation through Pennsylvania's Agricultural Mediation Program. The Pennsylvania Agricultural Mediation Program is a USDA-funded program that provides mediation services to farmers and landowners involved in certain disputes, including pesticide-related disputes. At mediation, a third-party mediator engages with participants to help discuss and explore their issues in a useful, non-confrontational manner. Mediation can be accomplished in one meeting or may take several sessions, depending on the complexity of the issues and the number of participants. If an agreement is not reached, the case is closed and all parties remain free to pursue other available administrative appeals and/or legal action. Mediation is generally low cost or free, determined on a case-by-case basis. You can find resources and more information about Pennsylvania's Ag Mediation Program in the description. Thank you for joining us in our video series on liability risks associated with non-target pesticide application. To view earlier videos in this series, click on the link in the description or check out our page to find the playlist on pesticide drift liability.